以，有目标就往上爬。你相信你可以，勇敢地往前冲吧。有想法就有办法，有办法就不用怕，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量。我相信我可以，有目标就往上爬。你相信你可以，勇敢地往前冲吧。有想法就有办法，有办法就不用怕，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量。我相信我可以，有目标就往上爬。你相信你可以，勇敢地往前冲吧。有想法就有办法，有办法就不用怕，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量。我相信我可以，有目标就往上爬。你相信 业家，超越表现的力量。
Hi, good morning everyone. Wow, welcome again to my Secrets Revealed series, Techniques to Solve Tax Audit Issues. Yes, wow, we are going to start at 11 o'clock. Yeah, we are going to start at 11 o'clock. And thanks for joining me so early. Yeah, we have a few more minutes before we start today's Techniques to Solve Tax Audit issue. And today I am going to talk about this very interesting issue, that is commission and incentives. Yes, today we're going to talk about commission and incentives. And if you want to know what kind of issue that is, what kind of technique do we use to actually help our client to solve their tax audit issue, you gotta stay tuned. You have to stay tuned here. Don't go anywhere. We are going to start at 11 o'clock later. Yeah. But you know what? Since you are early, since you came in so early, help me do one thing. That is to share this Facebook Live out. Yes, share this out with your friends, family, business partner, business associates, because you would also want your friends to learn this together with you, right? You want to help your friends, make them understand all the techniques about how to solve tax audit issue. So do it by just sharing this Facebook Live out. Now, if you're viewing it from a phone, go to the bottom of your screen. You will find that share button, right? Tap the share button. You'll be able to share this out. Of course, if you're viewing it from a computer, you will also find that share button. Click that share button. You will be sharing this Facebook Live out right now with your friends, family, business partner, and business associates. Of course, if you have got anyone in your mind that you want him or her to come in right now to learn this together with you, just tag his or her name into the comment box so that they will come in, join you, and learn our secrets. All right. Now we're gonna start in just a few more minutes at 11 o'clock. So don't go anywhere. I will see you at 11 o'clock, and I will be revealing to you my secret, the technique to solve this tax audit issue. All right. I'll see you at 11 o'clock later.
我相信我可以，有目标就往上爬。你相信你可以，勇敢地往前冲吧。有想法就有办法，有办法就不用怕，我们一起到达，是 number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现的力量，我们一起到达。Number one， 强大的企业家，超越表现。
Hi. Good morning, everyone. Yes, it's 11 o'clock sharp, and as promised, today we will start our Secrets Review series, Techniques to Solve Tax Audit Issue right now. And today I am going to share with you a technique to solve this tax audit issue, that is commission and incentives. Yes, I know a lot of you will be very interested with this topic because I know many businesses, many companies would be paying out commissions, paying out incentives from time to time, right? And did you know that if you pay out commission, if you pay out incentive, that could be an issue. That could be a tax audit issue. And today, what I'm going to reveal to you is another technique on how to solve this issue if you are faced with challenges or problems when you got audited by the Inland Revenue Board. Now, if you do not know, this is already episode 20. Yes, this is episode 20 already. And I know some of you may say, it's already episode 20. What about the previous 19 episodes? Don't worry about the previous 19 episodes because you can still view all of them. You can still view all the previous 19 episodes from my Facebook page. At my Facebook page, you just go to my Facebook page, Tax Guru Zen Chow. Go to the videos section. You will be able to find all the previous 19 episodes, all recorded, and they're all there. But of course, I would encourage you to go for our live session because during the live session, I will be answering to your questions. Yes, I always like my Facebook live session to be very interactive. So if you have got any questions at all during my session later, right, when I share my technique, feel free to put your questions into the comment box so that I can answer to your questions, because that is what Facebook Live is all about. We want this to be more interactive, But now, I can see more and more people coming in already. Now, those have just joined me, all right? Now, let me just tell you, right? If you have just joined us, please help me do one thing. That is to share this Facebook Live out. It's very important for you to share this with your friends. You want all your friends, family, business partner, business associates to learn these techniques together with you. Do it by just sharing this Facebook Live out. And very simple. If you're viewing it from a phone, go to the bottom of your screen. You will find that share button. Tap the share button. If you're viewing it from a computer, you also find the share button. Just click that share button. And of course, if you have got anyone in your mind that you want him or her to come in right now to look at this, to watch this Facebook Live together with you, tag his or her name. Just tag the name into the comment box. And they will join you, and I will tell you they will thank you for this. All right. Now let's get things started by first sharing my slides over here. Now I know there are a lot of you probably joining us for the very first time. Out of this close to 100 people right now viewing my Facebook Live. I know some of you are probably a very first timer. So now, like I said, I always like my Facebook Live to be very interactive. So let me just start off by asking you a very simple question. Now, are you joining us for the very first time? Now, of course, if you are a first timer, can you just put number 1? Can you just put number 1 into the comment box so that I know you are a first timer? Let me just see how many first timers are there. Because I do know that, every time when I do this Facebook Live, there will be first timers. So let me see who are the first timers. Just put number 1. Just put number 1 into the comment box so that I know you are a first timer. But I see some people are saying good morning to me, like Hong Wei. Good morning, Hong Wei. Eileen is also saying good morning to me. Hi, Eileen, good morning. I have Annie Kwa says coming in what? That means you are coming in. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Susan Tong also says good morning to me. Hi, good morning. And then, now I see all the first timers already. I have Vivian. Vivian is a first timer. Yin Mei is a first timer. Venice Yi is also a first timer. Wow, okay. So looks like we have got a few first timers right now, all right, out of these close to 100 people watching our Facebook Live right now. Thank you for joining me. Wow, okay, more people are first timers right now, all right? I have Kelly's Young and Joycey. Wow. Okay, thanks for joining me. And I think if this is your very first time, let me just briefly introduce who I am. My name is Zen Chow. Of course, some people call me the tax guru of YYC. But the fact is that I'm actually the tax director of YYC Group. I'm also the head of tax department. But now you probably then would ask, then who's YYC over here? You say you're the head of tax department for YYC. Who is YYC? Now let me just take this short opportunity to introduce who YYC is to you. Now YYC is actually an accounting and advisory firm, and we were established since 1974. Of course, our brand promise is to empower entrepreneurial success. Of course, YYC has our vision and mission. Our vision is we want to be the number one world-class accounting and advisory firm in Asia. And our mission is more important, Why? Because we want to inspire everyone, including you who are watching Facebook Live right now. We want to inspire you as well so that you can overcome your odds, unleash your potential, and more importantly, find fulfillment in life. Now, this is a great mission, right? Now, but to do all this, of course, you see, to actually deliver this empowering entrepreneurial success promise, we have three very important promises that we always have to uphold. First, we want to share expertise. You see, why do we want to do this Facebook Live? Why do we want to reveal our secrets to you for free, right? That's because this is part of our brand promises. Yeah, we want to share our expertise. We want to show proactive care to everyone, not just normal care, but proactive care, because we want all our clients to have the most positive experience ever. Now, if you think YYC is probably just a normal accounting firm out there, no, we are not just like any other normal accounting firm, because you see, a normal accounting firm would probably only have compliance service, but we have much more than that. We have our advisory services, and our advisory services range right from like share structure, strategic planning, restructuring, or even cloud and digital transformation. It's a hit topic right now, right? And we also have our very own business school. That means we hold a lot of workshops, seminars, talks from time to time. Now, we also serve international firms through our global business services like outsourced bookkeeping, outsourced payroll, outsourced accounting, etc. Yeah. So now, if you see any of these services, right, that interest you, any of these services that you say, I want to know more, just feel free to PM us. Drop us a message via Facebook, and our professional team can get in touch with you and let you understand more. Yeah. Now, YYC, like I said, was established since 1974. That means we are 47 years old this year. And we call ourselves an international firm. Yes. Why? Because we don't just have presence in Malaysia. We also have presence in Singapore. We have more than 800 employees, more than 20,000 clients, and we have trained more than 130,000 participants through all our workshops, because we've done more than 5,000 workshops. Yeah. Now, these are all the awards given to YYC throughout all these years. Yeah. And like I said, YYC is not just in Malaysia. We are an international firm. Yeah, we have branches in Singapore. Of course, in Malaysia, our headquarters is in Kuala Lumpur. We also have branches in other states like Selangor, like Johor, and as well as in Penang. Now, every time when I come to this part, this is what I always like to, interact more with you all, I just want to find out, now we have close to 100, we have 100 people viewing this Facebook Live right now, yeah? Can I just know where are you from? Where do you come from, or where are you viewing our Facebook Live from? Now, can you just put it into the comment box? Just put in the comment box. Tell me where are you from. You can tell me like which state you're from, or which town, or which city, or even which area. If you want to be more specific, say if you're from Kuala Lumpur, you can be more specific. Which part of Kuala Lumpur are you from? You can tell me like you're from Cheras, you're from Kepong, you're from Sapa. Tell me more detail if you want to, yeah? But you can tell me your state, your town, your city, or even your area, yeah? Just let me see where are you from, all right? And I see more first-timers are telling me they are first-timer, like Lisa Wong is a first-timer. And then I see over here, Chin Cheng is saying good morning to me. Hi, Chin Cheng, good morning to you as well. Okay, I see people, CP says heard me on 988. Yes. Well, it was, yeah, I did a couple of interviews for 988. I mean, not just 988, and also other radio stations as well. Yeah, thanks for supporting, CP. Yeah, thanks for supporting, and thanks for supporting me. Yes, that's right. Okay, so I have people responding to me like Pei says KL. All right, that's Kuala Lumpur. John says from SJ. I suppose that's Subang Jaya. Am I right? Is SJ Subang Jaya? I'm just trying to guess over here, yeah? All right. David is from JB. All right, JB, Johor Bahru. Wong Yuka is from Penang. All right. And then we have Siu Ha Chen from Subang, yeah? Okay, so it looks like people are all from the Klang Valley area, but we have people from the south, from JB. We have people from the north, from Penang as well. Okay, so it looks like today we have a good mix, yeah? We have people from the north, from the south, and of course, most of you are probably from the central, yeah? From central Malaysia, which is the Klang Valley area. Okay, good, great one. Oh, Lisa is from Puchong. That's also Klang Valley area. Yeah, I used to go to Puchong very often. Yeah, that's a good place. Muhammad Muafak is from Bangi. Okay, that's also central Malaysia. That's in Selangor, Bangi. Okay, wow. Okay, not bad. And SP. Sungai Petani, is that Sungai Petani Huichi? Oh my God, you guys are giving me all the short forms. Yeah, I'm trying to guess. Yeah, so I suppose Huichi is Sungai Petani. Is it SP? Or I'm just trying to guess. Yeah, if I'm wrong, please tell me that I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. CP is from Puchong. Okay, thanks. Well, we have 2 people from Puchong. Okay, all right. Now today, all of you here, I know you don't come here to just chit chat with me. I know you don't come here to tell me where you are. This is not a platform. I know you are not treating this platform like a chit chat platform. All of you come into the Facebook Live today because you want to learn. You want to learn my techniques, right? You want to learn secrets that I'll be revealing to you on how to solve tax audit issues, right? And yes, I will be sharing with you another technique on another issue, right? Of which I will be revealing, the techniques that we have used to solve a tax audit issue of our client. Yes, I'll be sharing with you a case, a real life case here. And today, we are going to talk about this issue number 20. Yes, this is issue number 20. In case if you have just joined us, you say, issue 20 already? What about the previous 19? Now, like I mentioned, yeah, you can always go back to my Facebook page. That is Tax Guru Zen Chow. Tax Guru Zen Chow Facebook page. You will be able to find all the previous 19 episodes in my videos section. Yeah, just go to the video section. You will find all the previous 19 episodes over there. Yeah, but today, issue number 20 is about commission and incentives. Now, all right. I know some of you, right, or I would say most of you who are doing business would be paying out commission and incentives, yeah, whether it is to your own staff or whether it is to third-party outsiders, you'll be paying commission and incentive, right, throughout your business, yeah. But do you know that commission and incentives are actually very sensitive expenses? These are very sensitive expenses because when the Inland Revenue Board come and audit on you, they will check on this. And we have got a client of which their commission and incentives paid out have got some issue, right? And we went in, we helped the client to solve that tax audit issue. Now, you want to know how we solved that? Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to tell you, right? We're going to share with you this case. But first of all, let's look at the general principles of deductibility for commission and incentive. Now, for an expense to be tax deductible. Now, those that have been following me, throughout the previous episodes, you would know this is always the general rules, the general principles of deductibility of an expense. It must satisfy subsection 33 bracket 1 of the Income Tax Act 1967. Yeah, for an expense to be tax deductible, it has to satisfy section 33 sub 1. And what is this? What is this all about? Now, section 33 sub 1 has actually a few conditions for an expense to be tax deductible. First, it must be incurred during that period. Yeah, that means the commission or incentive that you paid out, it must be incurred. When I say incurred, it means it must be confirmed. You have obligation to pay, right? You're obligated to pay. It's not just a provision, not just an estimate, yeah? All right? And it must be incurred during that period. That means your commission paid is for that particular period. It is not incurred in other periods, and then you want to claim tax deduction in another period, yeah? So I think this is pretty simple, yeah? Because you say, if I have commission paid out, it is definitely confirmed, right? I wouldn't be estimating the commission, and it's definitely incurred in the particular period. But it must be also an outgoing expense. Now, what does it mean by outgoing an expense? You must be paying out money. Well, definitely what, right? If you are paying commission, you're paying incentive, of course you'll be paying out money. So this condition, no worries, yeah? You will probably be able to satisfy this. Now, it must be wholly and exclusively for business. Now, this is important because sometimes we may say, oh, I paid out commission for some other things which is not relating to business. For example, if I have an investment property for rental, right, to be rented out, I pay commission to the agent. Hey, the commission paid to the agent for renting out my property, that is not business purpose, because rental is non-business income. Yeah? So for a commission or for an incentive to be tax deductible, it must be wholly and exclusively for business, right? It must be for business, okay? And it must be revenue in nature. Now, when I say revenue in nature, it means it is relating to the operation of your business, right? It does not tantamount to purchase of an asset. Yeah, after paying commission, after paying incentive, you don't actually buy an asset. Well, usually you won't, right? If you buy an asset, if you buy a what you call it, if you have to buy, if you pay something to buy an asset, that's no longer called commission and incentive, right? So most probably it will be revenue nature. And the most important thing is this one. It must be in the production of gross income. Now, this is very important. Let me tell you, this is very important. Why? I know a lot of you would say, hey, I pay commission. Hey, I pay incentive. Yeah. So does it mean that as long as the other part, yeah, the counterpart who receives my commission, the counterpart that receives my incentive would actually, if they pay tax, if they declare tax for it, then I will definitely be able to get deduction? No. Please don't get things wrong. Yeah? It's not to say that if you pay commission or incentive, the other side has reported for income tax, that means you can definitely get deduction. No, because you have to prove that the commission that and the incentive that you have paid is in the production of your gross income. That means you pay the commission, you pay the incentive for you to make more money, for you to make more sales, to generate more income. That is what it means by in the production of gross income. So this is something that you really have to take care of, yeah, for your commission and incentive to be tax deductible. Now, so this is the general principle. Yeah, general principle of deductibility. Now, what happened to our client? Now, this is a real life case, yeah? Now, we have two cases over here. That relates to commission and incentive, yeah? Now, the first case of our client, yeah, they are actually involved in the manufacturing of machines, right, accessories, and of course, process consultancy as well. So our client, who is this manufacturer of machines, well, they have paid commission. They paid commission to introducers in year 2017. Now, why do they pay introducers commission? Well, it's simple, because someone refer clients to our client. Right? That means they refer customers to our client, and our client gets to make more sales, and therefore they pay commission to the introducer, yeah, in 2017. Of course, all these commission expenses incurred are for referral fees, yeah, because they are projects, yeah, introduced by these referrer to our clients. So now you look at it, hey, if I have paid commission to introducers, yeah, they are referring jobs to me, they're referring projects to me, well, it's satisfied, wholly and exclusively incurred in the production of gross income, right? Rightfully, it should be deductible, right? But look at it, there's one mistake done by our client over here. There was no CP58 issued and prepared for this commission paid. Now, did you know that if you pay commission to your introducers, yeah, to your referrers, or even to your agents, to your dealers, if you pay commission to them, you have to prepare CP58. You have to prepare CP58 and give them a copy and keep a copy for your own. That means you prepare two copies, one copy to your referrer or to your agents, another copy, you keep it. Now, our client did not prepare CP58. So, even they say, hey, I paid commission, but they have not prepared CP58. So now that could be an issue, right? Now we look at what is the issue later. Yeah. Let's look at case number 2. The other case of our client, right? This client is an exporter of lifts and elevators. Yeah, they're an exporter, and they paid incentives. They paid incentives to their staff and director in year 2016. All right. So why are these incentives being paid? Why are these incentives being paid? Well, the incentives are being paid because these people, the staff and the director bring in more sales, right? They bring in more sales for the company, right? Sales of spare parts, yeah? So all these incentives incurred are actually for sales of the company's spare parts, yeah? So the staff, the director actually hit the target. They managed to sell more for the company, so they are being paid incentives. So again, is this incurred wholly and exclusively in the production of gross income? Well, you will say yes, right? You will say yes, because if you pay and you pay them incentives because they bring in more sales, well, you will say this is incurred in the production of gross income, right? But another mistake done by our client over here, they have omitted to declare incentives in the EA form, in the form EA of the staff and the director. So that means they paid the incentives, they charge out into the account, they charge out into the profit and loss account, but they did not put in the incentives into the form EA of the staff and the director. Now, you see a problem here, right? You see a problem here. So what happened next? What happened next? Now, as expected, when the Inland Revenue Board come, they do an audit on these two companies of ours, these two clients of ours, they raised some issues. They raised some issues. What kind of issues have the Inland Revenue Board raised? They say, we suspect these commissions and incentives are not genuine. They say these are not genuine. Why? Well, it's simple because, you see, for the first case, you say you paid commission, but you don't even have CP58. You have not even prepared CP58 to show that you have paid such commission to the referrer. So, why do you suddenly say you have a commission paid? So, Inland Revenue Board says it is not genuine. Second one, likewise, you pay incentives. You say you pay incentives to your staff, to your director, but hey, it's not even included. It's not even included in your Form EA. So we think it is not genuine. And you see, when you don't put everything in proper documentation, like I told you just now, right? Even though the counterpart receives the commission, and even if they declare for income tax, so let's say even if they declare for income tax, hey, you still cannot prove that it is incurred wholly and exclusively in the production of gross income because you do not have documentations, right? You cannot relate the commission that you have paid to generating more income. You can probably show that you have paid someone money. That person, even though taken your money, they declare for income tax, but all you can do is show that you have paid someone money. But why are you paying this money? You have no documentation to prove that this is in the production of gross income. And because of that, the Inland Revenue Board disallowed the whole amount of the expenses incurred. In other words, the Inland Revenue Board added back all these expenses and want our clients to pay more tax and penalty as well. This is what they say. Look at this. For case number 1, the total commission is 102,000. 102,000, and they say they found out that there is no bill, there's no invoice, there's no details of the work done. Right? So you have nothing to prove that you paid out 102,000, and this 102,000 is actually in the production of gross income. You can only prove that you have paid. You have payment voucher, yes, you have paid, but you do not have details. You have no invoice, no bill, no details, no CP58. So how can you show that the commission is actually in the production of gross income? And therefore, the Revenue Board says this 102,000 not allowed, added back into tax, and wanted our client to pay more tax and penalty as well. Same goes to case number 2. In case number 2, the IRB found out that, hey, you said you paid incentive. You said you paid to a list of people. Of course, we have to hide their names. We have to hide their names. You said you paid all these incentives to your staff, to your directors. But when the IRB checked the income tax return form of the staff of the director, hey, they did not report this. They did not declare this into their income tax form. Now, and that's because the client did not even put it into the EA form. They did not even put it into the Form EA, and therefore the staff, the director, did not declare this into their income tax. So again, the IRB says now nothing was declared over there. You did not put this into the Form EA. So I think this is not genuine. I think this is not incurred in the production of gross income. So all of this 20,000 added back, not deductible, disallowed, not deductible. So these two cases, show that, hey, if you do have improper documentation, you have not enough documentation, this is what's going to happen. So how did we help? How did we help? Now look at this. Look at this, We went in, we analyzed. We look at all the commission, we look at all the incentives. Of course, we analyze the listings. We look at it and we say, okay, can you prepare a listing? You prepare a listing. Who has taken your commission? Who has taken your incentive? And please prepare, a listing to show that you have actually paid them and for what purpose. Ask them to do a listing and an analysis. Then we say, hey, are you able to get invoices from the referrers? Because these referrers that receive commission, they are actually large corporations. I mean, they're companies as well. So can you get them to prepare invoice and say, I'm charging you this commission? Instead of you preparing CP58, they charge you a commission. So they managed to get the invoices, yeah? And of course, the payment proof, yeah, the payment voucher, the transfer slip, the banking slip. So with all this, we say, okay, now the incentives all are genuine. All the commission and incentives paid are genuine. And then, furthermore, we ask them to work out what's the basis. What's the basis? What's the rate of charging all this commission and incentives? That means, yeah, when someone says, I need to take commission from you for referring a job to you, or I have to, you can pay me an incentive, you know, when I bring in sales, how do you calculate them? You know, what is the rate and what's the basis being used? So we get the client to work out the rate, work out the basis, come up with a proper calculation, and that tallies back with the commission and incentives paid. Now, with that, yeah, we tell the Inland Revenue Board, hey, you know, now with all this analysis, and somehow it is with basis, yeah, there's a basis, there's a proper rate that is being used to actually pay out the commission and incentive. All these commission and incentives paid, these are wholly and exclusively incurred for business purpose already. I show the Inland Revenue Board, we show the Inland Revenue Board all the commission listing, the incentive listing, the pay slip, the bank statements, and even letter of award, yeah, and invoices as well, yeah, issued by the referrer. So we show all this to the Inland Revenue Board, and we show them this analysis. So in the end, what happened? The Inland Revenue Board looked at all that. They accepted our analysis, and look, this is what the Inland Revenue Board then finally accepted. They say, okay, this is for this project, and we have the project number somewhere, you see, this is for this project, this is for this project. So all the projects are actually properly indicated, and of course we got the invoices from the referrers to charge commission for these projects as well. Right. As for the incentive, we work out the basis. Now, what is the sales amount being brought in by the staff, by the director, and what is the incentive amount given to them? Yeah, according to different types of sales. Yeah. So with all these spare parts, sales that they have done, we do an analysis. We show them what's the basis. We show them the charging rate. Yeah, and we present it to the Inland Revenue Board. Of course, when we manage to link all these commission and incentive back to the sales, which we managed to prove that this is incurred in the production of gross income, well, the whole rationale is simple. Any expenses incurred wholly and exclusively in the production of gross income, they should be qualified. They should be qualified for tax deduction under subsection 33 sub 1, right? And as long as they are supported with a good basis, with a reasonable rate, and some of them are with invoices, these are all okay. These are all tax deductible. And because of that, the Inland Revenue Board in the end dropped the issues. They dropped the issues and they say, okay, since now you can prove that you can actually you can prove that these are all incurred in the production of gross income, then yes, I allow deduction for all of this. So what is our advice over here? Now, what is YYC's advice over here? Remember, for you to claim deduction, you must always remember, first, do not ever commit fraud. Please don't, Please ensure there is something like an agreement or a contract spelled out, What's the rate, what's the basis, especially if you have like an introducer, to introduce something to you, have a document, have a contract or a simple agreement to show, to tell that, hey, if you introduce whoever to me, I'll be paying you how much, and what is the rate, what would be the basis, So have that properly spelled out in the agreement or in the contract, whenever you need to pay out commission to someone. Ensure all these are declared in the Form EA if you are paying it to a staff, Because if you forget to put it into an EA form, then the Inland Revenue Board will say it is not genuine. So the most important thing is ensure proper documentations are available, because all these documentations will be able to justify the purposes of the invoice, of the expenses incurred. And all these purposes would be able to justify that it is incurred in the production of gross income. Things like your invoice, your basis, the payment proof, etc. So please have all these stated clearly, so that when the Inland Revenue Board comes, they will not say this is non-genuine. They will not say this is not incurred in the production of gross income. And you will be able to get tax deduction for all your expenses. Yeah, so this is how we help our client and manage to drop the issues. Yeah, drop the case. All right. Now, I know a lot of people are actually asking questions already. I can see, people are saying, oh, commission, whether is that a 5,000 thing? Okay, now, let me give you a bonus. Yeah, let me give you a bonus session over here. Just now, I did say about CP58, right? Now, just now I did mention, I said, if you pay commission to someone, yeah, and if this person is not your staff, please remember to issue CP58. This is important, yeah. Now, I just want to briefly tell you who should issue CP58, yeah. Who should issue CP58? Now, if you are paying something to your employee, you're paying commission, or you're paying commission or incentive to your employee, yeah, it's different than paying your agent, dealer, or distributor. Why? Because if you pay this to employee, you have to declare it in their Form EA. Yeah, if you pay commission, incentive, or even bonus salary, you have to declare into their Form EA. Whereas if you pay to agents, dealer, distributor, or even some other outside party who are not your employees, yeah, they're not your employees, you pay commission or incentives to them, please declare it into Form CP58 if you pay them more than 5,000 a year. Yeah, so the rules is if you pay them more than 5,000 a year, right, please declare it into CP58. And like I said, prepare 2 copies of CP58. 1 copy is to be given to the dealer distributor. Another copy is to be kept by your own. But when do you have to give them all these documents? Now, if you do EA form, if you prepare EA form for your employee, please give them the copy of Form EA before the last day of February, by end of February, yeah, in the next year, right? The year following in which the remuneration is paid. So if you say I have paid commission incentive to my staff in year 2020, please give the Form EA for year 2020 by end of February 2021, yeah? But in the CP58, you have to give the CP58 to the dealers, distributor, or agents by 31st March in the following year. So again, yeah, if you have paid commission or incentive to your dealer, to distributor in year 2020, please prepare the CP58, give them a copy of the CP58 in the next year by 31st March 2021. Yeah, because if you fail to do so, there will be a fine. Yes, there will be a fine of minimum 200 to maximum 20,000, or imprisonment not exceeding 6 months, or both. Yeah, so please remember to issue Form EA correctly and issue CP58 correctly and give them to the correct person. All right, so this is my sharing today, and of course, I just want to remind you now. It seems that whenever Inland Revenue Board come and check on your account, yeah, they would look at what do they look at? They will look at all these sensitive expenses, and most of the time, if they find that hey, this expense seems not genuine, they will add back. They will say this is not deductible, and you will be facing like possibility of paying more tax, possibility of paying penalty. Yeah, but don't be afraid. Let me tell you, if you receive any tax audit letter, at all from the Inland Revenue Board, please do not be afraid. Do not be panicked. You can always come to us. Send us the tax audit letter, show us the tax audit letter. We can do a complimentary online consultation for you. Yes, we can do an online consultation for you just to see how we can help you to solve the issue. Yeah, so don't be afraid. You can just drop us a message, send us the letter, show us the letter via Facebook. Yeah, just send a message to us. You can go to our YYC Advisors page or go to my Facebook page, Tax Guru Zen Chow. Drop us a private message, show us the letter, and we will see how we can help you. We can do a complimentary online consultation because what we want to do is to help you solve your tax audit issue. All right. Okay. So now I know a lot of questions coming in already. Of course, as usual, I'll be doing Q&A. I'll be doing question and answer. But first, let me drink some water. Yeah. Then I'll go to all your questions over here. All right. Okay. First, let me just go to the first question on this page. From Chin Cheng. Okay. Chin Ching is asking me, hey, Sifu, I don't call me Sifu, you can just call me Zen, right? The CP58 more for M&L company. If one-off commission also need to give CP58, what do you mean by M&L company? M&L, okay, I don't know what is M&L company, but now even if it's a one-off commission, yes, you still have to give CP58 if it is more than 5,000. If it is more than 5,000, you still need to give this CP58, yeah, even though it's one-off. Of course, Ryan Law is also asking, is the threshold requirement for preparation of CP58 still 5,000? Yes, it is still 5,000. That's what I was saying, right? If it's more than 5,000, then you have to prepare CP58. Now, 5,000 is not like every commission 5,000. It's in the whole year. Yeah? If in one whole year you have paid more than 5,000 to this person, you have to prepare CP58 already. Okay, so your Ryan continues saying the 5,000 is for total commission by our company or refer to the amount of each recipient. It's the amount of each recipient, not for your company. It is for the payee, the recipient. If the recipient received more than 5,000 already in a year, you got to prepare CP58 for him or her. All right, not your own company. Yeah, if that person doesn't receive more than 5,000 from you, then well, you can only use you can use other type of documents like payment voucher and things like that. Yeah. All right, let me just go back to this slide in case you want to know what's my Facebook page and things like that. Yeah. Okay, another question here from Jason. Jason Tan has got this question. Jason Tan is asking, commission from overseas agent, is it subject to withholding tax of 10%? Yes, it may be. Right? I would not say it's definitely. It may be subject to withholding tax at 10% if this commission is a casual commission. But if you say the commission earned by this overseas agent is their business income, then you don't have to do the withholding tax. But how to prove? How to prove it is their business income? Now you got to show proof. You got to show the business registration of the overseas agent, their audited report, their income tax return, their license, etc. Yeah. So now, Jason, if you think you have got this problem of which you are paying commission to someone that is doing business, you probably want to, consult us further. Maybe you can drop us a message. We can get a consultant to speak to you and see how we can help you to justify this is for business and therefore there's no need to do withholding tax. Yeah. We can help you on that, but please drop us a message. Yeah, drop us a private message on that. All right, I have another question here from Vivian. Vivian said, if less than 5,000, is it no need to issue CP58? Yes, you are right. If you pay to a person, right, and the commission is less, not more than 5,000, yeah, then you don't have to prepare CP58. But please have other documents. Please have other documents as well, yeah. Like for example, payment vouchers or a letter if you can, yeah, to show that you have really paid and you put in the description why are you paying, yeah. Even there's no need to issue CP58, you still need other proof to show that you have paid. Okay. All right. B Ching is asking, if commission paid less than 5,000, do we still need to prepare? Okay, I think I've answered to that. Yeah, you don't have to, but you have to prepare some other things like payment vouchers and things like that, yeah, to prove that you have paid and what's the reason behind. You can put a description in your payment voucher. Okay, we have here Wong Yu Kai is asking, can we issue CP58 to employee? No, you don't. All right. If this person who received the commission or incentive is your employee, put it into their EA form. Put it into their form EA, yeah, and not using CP58 because they are your employee. You don't use CP58. You use EA form. All right, I have Emily asking this question. Emily is asking for commission report in form EA form. Should report in form E at the end of the year? Yes, definitely. If this commission is for your employee, of which you have put into EA form, you have to declare in form E as well, right? You have to report in form E as well. Okay, all right, I have a question here from the other side. This is from Jun. Yeah, Jun Ng is asking, CP58 is the form applied to company. Can it be used by sole proprietorship or partnership on commission paid? Yes, you have to, as long as you run a business. Let me tell you, Jun, as long as you run a business and you pay out commission or incentive to anyone that is not your employee, right? Anyone that is not your employee, you use CP58, right? If it's more than 5,000 in a year, right? To that person, right? Whether it's agent, dealer, distributor, or any outsider, yeah? Use CP58, right? Even though you're running a sole proprietorship, even you're running a partnership, yeah? As long as you're running a business. Okay, Yun Yun says, if less than 5K, no need CP58. CP58? Yes, that's right. I've already told you, no need CP58, but please have some other documents like payment vouchers and things like that to prove, yeah. Union again says, want to clarify as well, if paid for accounting fee, can I issue CP58? Well, if this person who gives you accounting service issues you with an invoice, yeah, if you already have an invoice for the accounting service, then no need lah. Then there's no need to do CP58 right, because you have invoice already, right? But if this person is a freelancer, no invoice issued, then I would suggest, yes, still give CP58 just to show that you have paid. Yeah. Okay, you have repeatedly asking. Okay, so you say if less than 5,000, the person still need to declare income tax. Of course, Union, less than 5,000, you ask whether the person still need to declare income tax, right? Actually, you still need to. All right, you still need to. All right, I mean, that person still need to declare income tax. It's just that you don't have to issue CP58, but that person still needs to declare income tax for the income received. Yeah. All right. Okay, I have another question over here. All right, this is from Teo Hee-Hua. Okay, Teo Hee-Hua is asking, good morning. UK auditor conducted an ISO certificate audit remotely from UK to our company in Penang. It's their audit fee subject to withholding tax. Wow. Okay. Now, of course, Teo Hee-Hua. Now, I cannot give a very firm answer because I have not seen the whole fact. Yeah, I've not seen the real fact and the whole thing. Yeah, but based on the information given, to you, you say this is a UK auditor, right? And they conduct the audit, right? ISO certification audit remotely in UK. Now, most likely, it seems like they are performing their service overseas, and it should not be subject to withholding tax if we are looking at the service part, yeah, right? It should be not subject to withholding tax. But yeah, if you really want us to confirm whether this is really subject to withholding tax or not, please, yeah, I would say you probably want to drop us a message. Let our consultant maybe make an appointment with you and see how we can do a study, an in-depth study for you, yeah, so that you know whether it is subject to withholding tax or not. Okay. All right, PF Chen is asking for consultancy fee to individual. How to justify by invoice only? Now, what do you mean by how to justify by invoice only? I think PF Chen, you're probably asking how to justify what is the service and whether it is incurred in the production of gross income or not, right? Now, the invoice would state what? The invoice would put in the description, what are they doing for you, right? So the invoice, the description in the invoice would actually tells you whether this service provided, right, this consultancy provided to them, are they helping you to generate more income? If they are, then yes, it's incurred in the production of gross income already. All right. Okay. And then I have B Cheng. B Cheng says no problem if we issue CP58 no matter what amount issue, right? Yeah, of course, of course. Now, if it is less than 5,000 and you still want to issue CP58, that's okay. That's definitely okay. It's just that once it has exceeded 5,000, you must, right? It's compulsory to issue CP58. Yeah, B Cheng. But if you want to issue, even though it's less than less than 5,000, that's also okay. No problem. No issue with that. Yeah. Okay. I have Janet Kimberly here asking if less than 5,000 per annum of incentives being paid to agent, what information should we include? Now, like I said, some alternative things that you can use would be like payment vouchers, right? You can use a letter, just a letter to say that, okay, I paid you such amount, yeah, right? Or payment voucher that put in the description. But like what I answered to B Cheng, if you think, I'll just want to continue using CP58, even though it's less than 5,000, yes, that's okay. You can, yeah? Then nothing is stopping you from preparing CP58, even though it's less than 5,000, yeah? It's just that when it's more than 5,000, you must issue CP58, all right? All right. I have Emily Kaur. Emily Kaur is asking, the staff or director incentive from commission, should you pay PCB monthly? Yes, you have to. Now, this is very important, yeah? If you pay commission, you pay incentive to your staff, to your director, they are your employees. If they are your employees, every month, if you pay them different amounts, yeah? Because not just salary, right? You pay them also incentive, you pay them incentive. If the remuneration is different amount, you have to compute again, like what's the PCB that you have to pay, that you have to deduct for that month. So yes, incentive commission would be subject to PCB as well, yeah, Emily? All right. Okay, Teo Hee-Hua says thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And continue. Lisa Wong is asking, CP58 apply to Singapore company too? Now, Lisa, if you are paying to a Singapore company, of course you need to issue the CP58, because anyone outsider that is not your staff and you pay commission, you pay incentive, you need to prepare CP58. Yes, you need to. But more importantly, Lisa, what I want to remind you here is, if you are paying commission to a Singapore company, please check whether there's withholding tax or not. Like I said, if it's a casual commission, there will be withholding tax. But if the Singapore company is earning the commission as their business income, then there is no withholding tax. But we need to find out, we need to prove. So how do we prove? We need a lot of documentation. So Lisa, if you think you need us to do an in-depth study for you, right, for you to check whether this is really subject to withholding tax or not, please drop us a message. We can get our consultant to make an appointment with you, and we can see how we can do an in-depth study for you, yeah? All right, CP is asking, what's the penalty if didn't issue CP58? I thought I just showed you, CP. Let me show you again. Look at this. Failing to issue CP58, that's a fine of minimum 200, maximum 20,000. Yeah, minimum 200, but maximum is 20,000, and that could be imprisonment up to 6 months. Yeah, up to 6 months or both. Yeah, so please don't take this lightly. Yeah, if you fail to issue CP58, that could be a fine of minimum 200, maximum 20,000. All right, this is to answer to CP. Okay, what else? Okay, Biching says thanks to me. You're welcome. You're most welcome, Biching. And I have another question over here. Also from Yun Yun. Yun Yun says, may I know if commission comp also need to contribute EPF to staff? Yun Yun, okay, if it's commission to staff, yeah, actually commission is also subject to EPF, well, you know. Yeah, commission is also subject to EPF, you know. So if you say you're paying commission to staff, yes, you have to pay EPF as well. Okay, all right, then I have here another question from PF Chen. For consultancy fees to individuals, yeah, what supporting do I need? Do I need IC number of the recipient? So you're saying that an individual is giving you consultancy, right? Now, first of all, is this individual giving you an invoice? Because it's consultancy service, right? They should be giving you an invoice, right? But if you say, oh, this person cannot give me invoice, then do a CP58. Do a CP58 to him. And more importantly, I would say, don't just have the CP58, also have the basis, right? Why? What are they doing? The type of service, not really basis, the type of service that they're performing. You know, have a simple agreement. Like I said, this individual is, you know, doing something for you, right? They have a simple agreement to say that you agree to engage him, to pay him such amount for whatever service that he wants to do for you. Because this would actually help you to justify the consultancy is in the production of gross income. You ask whether you need IC number or not. Well, if you have, that would be great, because it's just, this is an individual, right? When you put in the CP58, you have to put in their details, right? So having their IC number, right, will be great. Yeah, please have their IC number as well. Okay, all right. I think I've answered to all questions. Oh, there are two more questions over here. Ryan Law is asking the penalty to CP58 applicable to each case of recipient or overall for a company per YA. Well, Ryan, for each person that you fail to give CP58, there will be a penalty of at least 200. So if you say you got 10 people that you have failed to give CP58, they can charge you 200 per person that you have failed to provide. So 10 multiplied by 200, then it will be minimum 2,000 already. See that? So it is per person that you need to give CP58. All right. Yun says subject means optional. What do you mean by subject means optional? I don't get you, Yun. So, of course, this one you say if it's less than 5,000, do you need to issue CP58? I would say it's optional. If it is not subject, if it's not more than 5,000. Okay, but more than 5,000, you have to, yeah? All right, okay, I got one more last question. I'll just answer to this last question by Susan Xia, right? Susan Xia is asking this. Is there a template for CP58? Yes, CP58 is a prescribed form. Yeah, CP58 is a prescribed form. Yeah, you can download the CP58 from the Inland Revenue Box website. You can just Google it. Just Google CP58. You will be able to find the CP58, the prescribed form, yeah, for you to download and fill up. Okay. Well, two more questions. Okay, this is really the last two questions. Yeah. Okay, 3 questions until PF Chen. Yeah, okay, I'll answer 3 more questions. Last 3 questions. Yeah. Now, Emily Cole is asking, all right, if December 2020 commission paid next year period should be in year 2020 or 2021. Now, Emily Cole, if you say the commission is already incurred in year 2020, if it's already confirmed incurred in 2020, your CP58 should be for 2020, yeah, because it's already incurred, it's accrued. Unless you say this commission is still not confirmed in 2020, it's only confirmed in 2021, then of course you only prepare the CP58 for 2021 for this commission. But so the most important thing is, have you incurred such commission? Is it confirmed already? Yeah. Okay, Pung Niger is asking how they prove we failed to provide CP58. Well, Pung, if Inland Revenue come and they check, they say, hey, you have paid commission, you have paid incentive, show me your CP58. If you fail to show, that means you have not prepared. Yeah. If you fail to show, that means you have not prepared. Of course, they may also check with the counterpart. Yeah, they may check with the counterpart and ask them to show the CP58. If they say, oh, they have not given me CP58, that means someone is actually telling lie. So always say, if you give CP58, if possible, get your dealer, your agent, your distributor to sign to acknowledge that I have received your CP58. Then it shows that you have already given CP58 to them. All right, have them sign to acknowledge receipt. Okay. Last question. Last question is from PF Chen. PF Chen says CP58 apply to individual only if with invoice already known as CP58. Yeah, you can say so. If your supplier, your agent, your distributor gives you an invoice, they charge you with an invoice, yes, that is good enough. Then you don't need CP58 because you already have an invoice. Yeah, you already have an invoice. Then you do not need CP58 anymore. Okay, that's right. Okay, thank you all. Wow, today we have got lots of questions. Of course, thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Yun Yun over here. And well, I hope you have again learned something. I hope you have again learned something about commission and incentives. But more importantly, remember, yeah, when the Inland Revenue Board comes to audit on your account, when they come and audit on your tax return, they would most probably find something, and then they will say, oh, you have to pay more tax, you got to pay penalty. Please don't be afraid. Don't be panicked. Yeah. Over here in YYC, we are here to help. If you receive any tax audit letter at all, please drop us a message, show us the letter. You can send a direct message to either my page, yeah, send a message to my Tax Guru Zen Chow page, or go to YYC Advisor, send us a message, show us the letter. We are here to help you. We can give you a complimentary online consultation to see how we can solve your tax audit issue, because that is what we want to do. That is what we want to help you, yeah, to solve your tax audit issue. All right. Of course, last but not least, before you leave, please remember one very important thing. Go to my Facebook page. Go to my Facebook page. That is Tax Guru Zen Chow. Remember to like, share, most importantly, follow my Facebook page. Why? Because I will be doing this kind of techniques sharing or secrets revealed sharing to all of you every fortnight, yeah, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks right now, yeah, I'll be doing sharing session, yeah. So next week we don't have one, and then the following week we'll be doing another sharing session on Friday at 11 o'clock. So make sure you don't miss this. So like, share, follow. Most importantly, follow my Facebook page. Go to my Tax Guru Zen Chow, follow my page, and 2 weeks from now, right, we'll be doing another sharing session, and I will be sharing another technique with you on how to solve tax audit issue. All right, we'll do this every fortnight. Okay, so thank you again. Thank you once again for joining my Facebook live session. It's almost 1 hour again. Yeah, thank you so much, and I hope I've answered to all your questions and given you some insights, yeah, on how to solve tax audit issues. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, and I hope to see you again next time, and have a great weekend ahead. It's Friday right now. Yeah, have a great Friday and have a great weekend ahead. All right, I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
我相信我可以，有目标就往上爬。你相信你可以，